You know, it is absolutely no secret that the price of a college education has skyrocketed, and that's an understatement in recent years. It just might be fully out of control by this point. Take a look at the list of the most expensive colleges in the United States from the Chronicle of Higher Education. That's Sarah Lawrence up at the top. And yes, that does say over $65,000 for annual tuition and living expenses. I want you to have a quick look at this clip from the CNN film Ivory Tower that's going to air Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it explores the sustainability of this higher education model.
Many intellectuals are saying that it would be better if some people don't go to college at all. I think that's an assault on democracy. It's an attempt to keep people in their place and reinforce social inequality. Education should foster social mobility and the possibility of equality.
There's no Uber.
You'd have to be crazy to intentionally not get a college degree if you have a choice today. And if the college education is really a college education and not just training in one particular little field, you learn how to learn. And so that can actually open up new things in your life long after college. Part of our responsibility as educators is actually to help inspire students to connect with problems in the world, because we're leaving them with a lot of problems. and I think they know that, actually, and they want to engage.
Joining me now to talk about the rising cost of college is the man that you just saw. He's the president of Wesleyan University. Michael Roth is with me now. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. This is something that gives me agita every day. I have a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I am freaking out about what it is going to cost me to put those boys through school. Especially when I look at this, that college costs have risen 1,120% since 1978. It has outpaced the cost of food, healthcare, and that student loan debt right now surpasses $1 trillion, and that's more than credit card debt. How did this happen, Michael?
Well, it's happened because we have created a situation where the incentives are in place for raising tuition. There are lots of people who want to get to great schools, and there aren't enough places for them. The demand is really great, and so the supply is not so great, and tuition costs have skyrocketed.
Yeah, but the demand for BMWs is up too, but I just can't see the 1,120% increase since '78.
That's right. Well, the explanation is that costs have risen because people want the education and there aren't enough spots for it. There aren't enough spots for those students, and it's got to change. We know that public education has gotten a lot more expensive, even more quickly than private education in recent years. And the high sticker price is not what most people pay at the schools that have the highest tuition. At a place like Wesleyan, almost half of our students are on financial aid, and the average grant is over $30,000. But I think the problem that you point to, that the increasing burden of student debt, is a national disgrace because it inhibits the ability of students to choose the careers after they leave college. And so I think, again, the film does a great job of highlighting that student debt is a huge problem, and that we, college administrators, college professors, we have to find ways to replace grants with financial aid.
Can I ask you this? You know, I often wonder, the college experience is a great part of the education, being on campus, being away, meeting all these people. But when it comes to the cost of doing that, do you think that the realistic capitalist model of getting more online, cheaper institutions without bricks and mortar may be the way to try to bring those costs down, make them more competitive, and open up more of those spaces you're talking about that are so critical?
Absolutely, Ashley. In fact, when Andrew Rossi was making Ivory Tower, he was filming a class I was teaching at Wesleyan, but I was simultaneously giving it online to about 30,000 students. It was an old-fashioned humanities course given around the world for free. And I think over time, as MOOCs and other online classes get better, we will find ways to condense the college experience, keep it packed with academic rigor, but give students the ability to graduate in 3 years, to use the summertime and wintertime for intensive courses, to keep the price down without sacrificing the quality of a high-end education. Students who are going to be working at the University of Nebraska, students who are going to be studying ISIS and the Middle East, we want them to have the very best education. but we have to find ways to offer it to them in more condensed and affordable forms.
Well, it's a great doc, and I'm glad you're part of it. President Roth, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Ashley.
Michael Roth live with us, and I want to just remind you, Ivory Tower is on Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on CNN. And if you've got some young ones, you want to watch this to see where we're headed and whether we can manage higher education.